Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Zona Zuma. So in today's video, this is the continuation of the series of foreign living in Korea. And for today, I'm bringing someone from Austria. So this is from Europe, right?
Hi.
Would you mind introducing yourself then?
Hi guys, my name is Philip. I'm from Austria, as Zoom already said. And I'm 24 years old and I'm in my first years in my master's. I study electrical engineering and economics. So in the first year, I'm already in Korea.
Alright.
Trying to get the head start, I guess.
That's really good. So what makes you decided to come to Korea? What, not another country?
Not really a specific reason. I just wanted to do something that is culturally as far away as possible from the European Western sort of culture. So America and Australia immediately out, obviously. Yeah. Because they're different, but still quite similar. So really there's just South America, Africa and Asia to go to. And my university at home doesn't have too many partner universities in Africa and South America, so I just asked my outgoing coordinator, what do you recommend?
Okay.
And she recommended, yes, go to South Korea.
South Korea, okay.
So then I was like, alright, let's go.
Okay, so before coming here, did you have any expectation about Korea?
I mean, I didn't expect flying cars, but I've heard from like a couple of people that have already been here, also like my university professor, that Korea is quite advanced technologically. Yeah. So I definitely expected some sort of, let's say it's more advanced than in Austria. Yeah. And obviously I've heard about K-culture and K-pop and all that sort of stuff and K-drama, so I was expecting to see a bit of that and didn't disappoint.
So have you ever like watched K-pop or K-drama? Like, in person?
K-drama not so much, but I've listened to a bunch of K-pop. Yeah, I also like a couple of Korean hip-hop artists like Chessie and Flowsick and those. I like those, yeah. Also like, obviously everybody has heard of Blackpink and BTS, so.
Are you a big fan of them?
BTS not so much. I mean, obviously there's a couple of the big songs and those you have listened to, but Blackpink a bit more. I like Blackpink. Okay. But I've not listened to the new album yet, so don't judge me.
No, I don't. I don't even know like the members.
Oh, right.
I know only one person. I think like it's a Janie.
All right, yeah.
I heard like she's the most beautiful one there.
Oh, right.
But some people will not agree with that.
you can get a shitstorm for saying those kind of things.
Yeah, I mean like I'm gonna get hated now. Okay, and is there any differences between like living in Austria and also like living in Korea after you arrived?
Well, yeah, the biggest thing, like Korea and Austria are sort of similar-ish in size. Okay. But Austria is like 8 million people, and Korea is 52, I think. So
it's more compact.
It's way more compact. Like the amount of people living here was a shock in the beginning. Okay. I mean, here in Pohang it's not that difficult, but if you go to Busan or Seoul, it's crazy. Like, yeah, that's true. Like especially I grew up in a relatively rural area, so where I come from, there's only like 3,000 people living in that village, and that's already pretty spread out. Yeah. And then like I live in the second biggest town in Austria, which is 350,000 people. It doesn't even qualify as a city in Korea, so.
Yeah, so it was a bit shock for you.
Yeah, I mean the amount of people was. I mean I expected it, but it is a sort of culture shock. Yes.
Okay, so talking about a culture shock, is there any other cultural shock that you experienced? For example, like the food.
It's relatively difficult to get a vegetarian option.
Oh, you're a vegetarian?
No, I'm not. But sometimes, like at home, I wouldn't even try, and I would like skip meat 3 or 4 times a week just by the stuff that you cook. You know. Obviously, like Austrian cuisine is also very meat heavy, but you have like Italian cuisine, and here in Korea, it's very meat heavy to be honest. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, it needs some getting used to, but it's not that bad. If you're not a vegetarian, then no worries, you know, I can eat it. But like Austria is a country famous for taking things slow. So on the weekends, like barely anything happening on Saturdays, and absolutely nothing happening on Sundays. Okay. And here in Korea, like this,
everything happens on the weekend.
Everything happens on the weekend. Yeah. Like, and also like everything's open on a Sunday, which is very, very,
that's true.
Very different from when you come from a Catholic country.
Yeah, that's true.
Because everything is closed on Sunday, apart from maybe the hospitals and that sort of stuff. You know, those are obviously open. Yeah. But like shops closed, supermarkets closed, everything closed on Sunday.
Yeah. You mentioned. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And here, like, there is like GS25 and 7-Eleven. They're open 24/7, which is very different. Like, that barely ever happens.
That's true.
Like, that's a positive culture shock in a way because you can always get your food. Because if you don't plan ahead in Austria, you won't have food on Sundays.
That's true.
You gotta go out and eat because restaurants will be open sometimes.
So you have to be prepared in like Friday, right?
Yeah, I mean Saturday is usually still open, but not as long.
Okay.
Like they close earlier.
Is there any culture shock in a like something quite not convenient for you?
That's more the university system in a way. Like here it's very intransparent how you will be graded and what will be graded, which is sort of, it sometimes bugs me a bit.
Yeah.
Because at home when I sign up for a course I know immediately what do I have to do to get what sort of grade. It will be like, okay, if you have 50%, then you get, if you're below 50%, you fail. If you're between 50 and 60%, you get a D. If you and so on. You know, you from the beginning, if I bring that amount of effort into it or bring those grades, then I will get that grade in the end. And here in Korea, sometimes either you don't even know what they're gonna teach, because sometimes the Korean professors seem like they make it up on the go what they're teaching, and then also how they grade. We don't really know how they're gonna grade you. If they're gonna grade you.
Also, like assignments, sometimes like they don't give you feedback, isn't it?
Exactly. Like I've still a couple of assignments from like the first 2 weeks of the semester and haven't heard anything back yet. Even if I asked, do we get feedback? Yeah, I will get feedback.
Yeah. Then maybe like I'm coming back again with the lifestyle though. Like of course, like there is the difference between you as you in Austria, living there with your lifestyle, for example, like with your friends, hanging out, you know what I mean, and drinking culture is like different. So is there any changing of lifestyle after you coming to Korea?
Definitely the eating, because at home I would usually cook every day, or maybe skip one day a week where I would not cook. But here I never cooked yet, and I'm now here for 4 months nearly, so never cooked, not a single time. So that's definitely a change. Like I go out to eat every night, or also at lunch. I go to the different buildings here, or there's so many areas on campus as well where you can go eat, you know.
That's true.
And like that's definitely something that changed if I go out to eat or if I cook myself. Like at home I would always cook myself.
I think it's also like a bit cheaper when you just go to a cafeteria or like a restaurant comparing for you to cooking, right?
Exactly. Like here I think it would be about the same amount of money if I cooked or if I went to a restaurant. At home it's definitely cheaper to cook yourself than to go to restaurants. Like at home, going to a restaurant would be at least double that what it is here.
So is there any like most favorite moment that is related to Korea that you want to mention?
When I went up Hallasan mountain, do you know the
in Jeju?
In Jeju, yeah. So I went up and I didn't bring any water. Or I did bring water, but I finished it like by the first toilet stop. So I finished it and I went up and like 2/3 up I was like, oh, so thirsty. And then a Korean girl came up behind me and she saw that I was thirsty and she just gave me a bottle of water just out of... She was just nice, you know. She knew that I was thirsty, gave me a bottle of water. Up, when we went up there, we took a picture, and then that was it. Never seen her again. Obviously, that was cute.
That was cute. Yeah, that's sweet. Korean is sweet. Yeah, that's true. And any regret?
Regret, not so much. No, I don't really regret coming here, to be honest.
Okay. If there is anything that could have been better, what would it be?
I mean, if I knew more Korean, it would definitely be easier because I barely know any. I know hello and I know thank you, and that's about it. I don't know how to order a beer.
But it didn't affect you like...
no, I mean, as I said, you usually get by with the English that the Koreans know, but you're really reliant on the Koreans knowing English than me knowing Korean. So it would help if I knew some Korean, definitely.
So maybe to wrap up our conversation today, do you have any advice for people that are coming to Korea, especially from Europe and your country, Austria?
You don't really have to prepare too much, to be honest. I mean, get some phrases in Korean in, like everybody else does as well, like 안녕하세요, 감사합니다, the normal stuff, you know, you gotta know those. And if you know those, they're already, like the Korean people will already welcome you with open arms. And just be open-minded, talk to them. You will get to learn a lot of lovely people.
So that's pretty much it from Philip, the one that coming from Austria. I hope it's going to be really helpful for you to get to know and get some reference before coming here to Korea. And if you would like to know more about his experience, maybe you can just comment here so that I can deliver it to him, and I will get back to you with the answer, maybe some moments, I don't know, like month. I don't know. Maybe you will come back like next month, isn't it?
I'm going back next month,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but the time delay doesn't work that way.
Alright, so that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video so that everyone can get helped. See you, bye-bye.
Bye.